WWE fans slam CM Punk for RTruth comment after Raw went off air. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. WWE fans slam CM Punk for RTruth comment after Raw went off air. WWE backstage heat erupts. In a shocking moment that sent shockwaves through the WWE Universe, CM Punk, the self-proclaimed voice of the voiceless, found himself under heavy fire from fans after Monday Night Raw went off the air. What should have been a lighthearted end to the show turned into a PR disaster, all thanks to one offhanded remark aimed at RTruth, a beloved locker room veteran and one of the most entertaining figures in wrestling history. The footage wasn't shown on TV, but once it hit social media, all hell broke loose. In this video, we break down what CM Punk said, how WWE fans reacted, what RTruth himself thinks, and how this controversial moment could affect Punk's future in WWE. Let's dive into it. What happened after Raw ended? Raw had just wrapped up an emotional main event. The crowd was buzzing, cheering for their favorite superstars as the show faded to black on television. But for the live audience in Albany, New York, the action wasn't over. After the cameras stopped rolling, CM Punk made his way down to the ring. He was not advertised. This was supposed to be a surprise appearance, something fun for the live crowd. He picked up the microphone and smiled. Fans roared, but what happened next wasn't so fun. Here's what multiple fans caught on video and posted online. CM Punk, hey, before y'all leave, give it up for RTruth. I mean, the man's been trying to figure out what year it is since 2009. The crowd chuckled a bit. Punk smirked, but then he added, CM Punk, seriously though, let's be honest, Truth's probably still backstage talking to little Jimmy about a tag title run. That's when the vibe changed. Some in the crowd laughed awkwardly, others booed, and some stood in silence. A moment that was supposed to be playful came across as dismissive, and maybe even disrespectful. Why fans are outraged? To understand why CM Punk's comments hit a nerve, we have to talk about who RTruth is, what he means to the WWE Universe, and why this felt like a slap in the face. Ron Killings, aka RTruth, is one of WWE's most loyal performers. He's been part of the company for decades, always willing to do what's asked of him. He's been a world champion outside WWE, a US champion inside it, and the face of the 24/7 title era. And through it all, he's made people laugh, smile, and feel something. He's a rare talent, and perhaps more importantly, he's respected. So when CM Punk, who has a history of feuds with management and other wrestlers, seemed to mock Truth's gimmick and relevance, fans were quick to react. Twitter, now known as X, exploded with hashtags like #RespectTruth, #PunkCrossTheLine, and #LittleJimmyForever. Here are just a few reactions from real fans. At ProWrestleQueen, nah, CM Punk really tried to clown RTruth. He's done more for WWE morale than Punk has in 10 years. Put some respect on his name. At TruthHurtsWay, RTruth is a national treasure and Punk's ego can't handle that someone else can entertain without bitterness. At MarkSaraTalking, imagine going off script just to bury a guy like RTruth, who's never caused drama. Punk is exhausting. The backlash was swift, but the most important voice was RTruth himself. RTruth responds on Instagram Live. The following day, RTruth addressed the situation in a brief Instagram Live. Sitting in his car, with his signature smile, he tried to keep it light, but his words carried weight. RTruth, I saw what was said. I know Punk. We go way back. I ain't mad, but if you gone joke, make sure it's love behind it. 'Cause if you throw shade in the dark, folks gonna shine a light on it. Little Jimmy, he still got more charisma than half the locker room, bro. And yeah, I'm still chasing that tag title. Why not? Fans praised RTruth for staying classy, but they also made it clear they had his back. Within hours, #JusticeForTruth was trending on X. Punk's mentions flooded, but behind the scenes, things were even more tense. Locker room reactions, backstage drama. According to multiple wrestling outlets, several superstars in the back were not happy with Punk's unscripted dig. One source told Fightful Select. It rubbed people the wrong way. Truth is the last guy you should clown like that. He's universally liked. That's a weird target. Even wrestlers who are known to keep quiet reportedly spoke up about the incident. According to PW Insider, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods both privately confronted Punk after the show, not in anger, but to let him know the comment was uncool. Woods, who is close friends with Truth, allegedly said, "You can say a lot of things out there. Just don't come for the good ones." It's unclear if Punk apologized directly, but insiders say he seemed dismissive. The tension in the locker room reportedly caught the attention of Triple H, who had hoped Punk's return to WWE would be about building bridges, not burning them. CM Punk's history of controversy. This isn't the first time CM Punk has rubbed people the wrong way. His return to WWE was seen as a gamble by many. After a messy exit from AEW, involving backstage fights and public rants, Punk was labeled toxic by some insiders. But when he returned at Survivor Series 2023, fans welcomed him back with open arms. He was given a huge platform, and for a while, it seemed like he had changed. But slowly, old habits started creeping back in. Reports of creative disagreements, tense meetings, and off-the-cuff promos started emerging. This RTruth comment may seem small, but for many, it was a sign that Punk hasn't changed. In the words of one veteran, "The guy always says he's about respect, but he only respects who he likes. That ain't leadership." The fan petition and Wee's response. Within 48 hours of the incident, a fan petition was launched online demanding CM Punk issue a public apology to RTruth. Over 80,000 signatures were collected in just 2 days. The petition reads, "RTruth has given his life to WWE. He's brought laughter, cheers, and unforgettable moments. CM Punk owes him, and the fans, a sincere apology." WWE, for their part, has not released an official statement. But several WWE officials are reportedly monitoring the fallout closely. Some insiders believe this controversy may delay any immediate plans to put Punk in a high-profile feud. Others say he's being quietly spoken to behind the scenes. But one thing is clear, CM Punk is on thin ice, again. The culture clash, Truth versus Punk. This controversy also highlights a deeper issue in wrestling culture, the clash between those who entertain with heart and those who weaponize bitterness. RTruth represents joy, the kind of joy that's rare in a business filled with politics and ego. CM Punk represents rebellion, a voice that once spoke truth to power, but now seems more focused on settling scores. Fans have seen this contrast play out before, but this time, they've made their choice clear. As one fan eloquently put it, RTruth never needed a pipe bomb. He just needed a mic and a smile. What's next for both men? So what now? For RTruth, the love from the WWE Universe has never been stronger. Fans have flooded his social media with support. Signs reading, "Little Jimmy for life," have started showing up in arenas again. And WWE officials are reportedly considering giving Truth a meaningful storyline, possibly even a tag title run, as a show of respect. As for CM Punk, he's still one of the biggest names in wrestling. But this incident has added yet another crack in his already fragile legacy. Sources say Punk may address the Backlash on the next episode of Raw, possibly as part of a work-shoot promo. But unless he delivers a genuine apology, fans may not be so forgiving this time. The message is clear: you can be the best in the world, but that doesn't mean you're above respect. Final thoughts. A lesson in respect. In a world where so much of wrestling is scripted, this moment wasn't. CM Punk's comment wasn't planned. It wasn't written by a creative team. It was off the cuff. But in those moments, the unscripted ones, we see who someone really is. RTruth has never asked for much.